What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing out there? Happy Monday. I've never come to you live before on a Monday afternoon before. You're probably like, what is going on, B? Is the sky falling? You know, is the inside of the world turning inside out? Are we going into the multiverse? Not exactly, not exactly. We're going to get into all of that. But thank you so much for being here. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Today is Monday, December the 13th. 2021. Just let you know, give you a peace of mind. This is not going to be normal. This is not the standard. I had to put this. I had to schedule this way at the last minute. I got my guest backstage, but as you know, I did not do a live on Saturday. Just got stacked with a bunch of other stuff, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do my live on Sunday before Power, not before Power, but before Insecure. And I was preparing for the show, you know, a couple of hours doing everything, getting all my notes together. I wasn't going to say nothing to nobody. I was just going to go live, send a couple of invites out, and if people popped up, they popped up. You know, if I did it by myself, I would have did it by myself. But I went on Instagram to post, and then I saw Eman. I'm going live in 20 minutes. I'm like, damn it. I hit him up. I was like, bro, I was just about to go live myself. And he was like, oh, my bad. I was like, no, bro, I didn't say nothing to nobody, you know, so it's all good because he didn't go live on Friday. So he was doing a makeup live. I was trying to do a makeup live. So I was like, dang, I done already prepared everything for the show. I was finna go live in like 20 minutes. I was like, I guess I'll just do it tomorrow, right before I do my live for Power Book 2 Ghost. And so I got them stacked back to back. And so that's why we're here. And so again, I want to thank all of you for being here. We got Bari Strikes Back in the building. What's good? Eric Shaw, hello, hello, how you doing? Stephen Lawless was good. What's up, bro? Happy Monday. Thank you for being here. Nino Black in the building. What's up, family? How you doing? Nary's 21. Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? And then we got my main man W coming all the way from Germany. My goodness gracious, with this super duper super chat, man. Thank you so much. Like I really do appreciate it.
What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside. Oh.
Like real talk, real talk.
Yes! Yes!
This is crazy.
Damn!
You drop $100 like that, you know, you're gonna get a couple of clips. But W, man, thank you so much for all the hard work. Or no, I mean, thank you so much for the large contribution to the channel, man. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, you running the show, man. Whatever you want, you got it. So I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We also have Miss Elia Cantu in the building. What's good, Ma? How you doing? Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for the thumbs up. Zia Latrice, good afternoon. One of the moderators in here, one of the VPs. Thank you, man, for being here. I appreciate it. And Mara Sharice, what's good? How you doing? I'm working, but I'm listening. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Warren Journey, what's good? How you doing? Also, Shamir J, what's good? How you doing? Carsick, hey, what's good? What's good? How you doing? Jaron 215, hello, hello, hello. All right. So all 22 of you, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. We got 22 people in here, 23 likes. I can dig it. I can dig it. But guys, ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and bring in my guest to the my guest of the show on right now. I missed this guy. It's been a minute since anybody's been here. But I'm very glad that they're here today. And that is my homie coming from the state of Louisiana, the king of anime, Mr. OneTakeBigDog. How you doing, my brother? How you doing?
I'm good, man. What's going on today, B?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Thank you so much for being here. You know, kind of off schedule with the way I'm scheduling things, but you know, that's okay. And I'm making it work out and you know, just getting it done. So thank you for being here, my brother. I appreciate it.
It's all good. We're gonna make it work.
Yes, sir. We're gonna make it work because things are not going as I was supposed to have. I took a COVID-19 test yesterday, waiting on those results. I was gonna take another one today at 10:15 a.m. But 20 minutes before my appointment, it was like, so the whole system is down for Walgreens and it's nationwide. So can you call back in like 3 hours to you know, see if I was like, are you serious? And so I had to schedule another one for 6 o'clock today, and my screening's at 7. But they said that I'll know the results before I leave the clinic. So or unless the results come in from yesterday.
Okay.
So we're
screening for what?
Journal for Jordan.
Okay.
And yeah, that's today. So
that's the Michael B. joint.
Yeah,
directed by Denzel, right?
Yes, I believe so. So my feelings gonna be hurt if I miss that one. So I had to get it yesterday. I had to anyway. Yeah, I don't care about that stuff, but yeah, Mr. OneTakeBigDog, my brother, are you ready, sir? Are you ready?
Yeah,
Spaghetti. Already. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to thank you so much for tuning in to Movie News Roundup show number 42. I'm right there getting close to 50. And just to let you know, guys, everything that we're going to be discussing today, there is a link for it down in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. And I'm tripping as well. Hold on, I didn't even do my introductions right. Of course, y'all know this is OneTakeBigDog, my brother. If you're loving what this man has to say, there is his handle on screen as well as mine. You can follow him on social media. You can also find his information down in the description box of this video. And you can also just head over to my channel tab, bam, right there. If you just go to my page and click the channel tab right here, you're going to see this brother in the middle. And then this is what his channel looks like. And so make sure you subscribe to his channel. Show him some love because he makes great videos and great funny content. So there you go. But we're doing this movie news right here, man. And I know I had to make this topic first because I know you love anime. I have no idea how you felt about Cowboy Bebop. I don't know if you've seen it. I know that is a popular anime that's been popular since before I was born. You know what I'm saying? And I haven't seen the live action remake or the original. So before we get into all that, Like, are you a fan of Cowboy Bebop? Did you see the original, all that good stuff?
I did see the original. I'm actually currently rewatching it right now. But the only thing about it, I watched it when I was a kid, when it used to come on Toonami, and I rewatched it again, I think when I was about 17 or 18. But I didn't remember a lot from it, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Cowboy Bebop, to me, is one of those, it's an introduction anime for a lot of people who just like easing their way into like the genre. It's one I recommend people, and I didn't love it when I was growing up, but I thought it was an excellent show though.
Yeah,
it's weird. It's like seeing a Oscar movie. Like, okay, that was a great movie. It's just like I don't really care for it though. You know, so that's what Cowboy Bebop always was. But upon rewatching it right now, I'm like, this is a whole lot better than I remember. So
really,
like my feelings have changed a lot through the past 28 years.
Already. So did you see the Netflix special, the new one?
Yes, okay. I did see that as well.
And you liked that? You liked that? How'd you feel about that?
Okay, now that one is a different story because one, Cowboy Bebop is probably the most grounded. It's not the most grounded, but it's really a grounded anime, right? And so I'm going into this like okay, this is easy for it's an easy live action for them to do. It ain't like Dragon Ball Z. You got powers, everybody like fight super fast, anything like that. I'm like, they can pull this off. But the artistic direction that they chose for Cowboy Bebop kind of threw me off, and like the characters, like everything about it, upon watching it, threw me off, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what's going on, but I think the show gradually gets better as it goes on, and upon like finishing, I'm just like, I gotta see more. Like it found this groove. I got used to like the artistic choices of it, and like I'm like, man, this really rolling for me, and it got really good towards the end. But Netflix does what they do.
Yeah. And that's why we're here, man. And I was going to ask you if I should still see it, but I don't know. But guys, we got this first report right here coming from the Hollywood Reporter, and whether I guess the reception just wasn't that great because they're saying that Cowboy Bebop has been canceled after one season.
Another one bites the dust at Netflix, man.
You know what I'm saying? Just let you know, guys, if you're watching this via live on the replay, there's a link down to this article down in the description box for you to read at your own leisure. But they have the exclusive. The streamer has canceled the anime adaptation of the space western after its premiere less than a month ago. That is horrible. That was fast. The Netflix has canceled this ambitious, wildly hyped, and ultimately widely disappointing anime adaptation, Cowboy Bebop. I was watching Frankey on Instagram, and she was kind of tearing this to shreds too. And they really don't have any quotes right here other than this canceled. I mean, yeah, they're talking about other properties right there, but insiders pointed out the Netflix renewal rate for the scripted series that have 2 or more seasons stands at 60%, in line with industry averages. And like all Netflix renewal verdicts, the decision was made by balancing the show's viewership and cost. The streamer also prides itself on taking big swings on projects like Cowboy Bebop and many other genre shows on the air and in the works. And so, yeah, it goes on to say that a lot of other Japanese anime adaptations didn't pan out too well, like 2019's Dragon Ball Evolution. Guys, that is the movie that made me start doing movie reviews. Just let y'all know. 2017's Ghost in the Shell and Alita's Battle Angel. And so what bothers me, this little paragraph for here, I just don't want some executive in Hollywood to be like, you know what, people just don't like Japanese animations or anime. It just people don't show up. No, y'all make sorry content. That's what it is. So hopefully they interpret that the right way. Everybody in the chat, live or the replay, let us know how y'all feel about this. Are you excited about, well, not excited, but are you disappointed, that they, cancel this? Did you watch the show? Did you like it? Did you hate it? And I'm glad that they canceled it. I don't know. I haven't seen it one take, but I was planning on watching it, man. Still, after, I planned on watching it before it was canceled. I was like, okay, I'm probably not gonna get no review up because it's late, but super late. But I still watch it just for my enjoyment. But I don't know if I should still watch it. What you think? You think I still should?
Man, I'm probably gonna, let me tell you what, I'm gonna say no, But let me tell you why though.
Okay.
Uh, the show definitely ends on like a cliffhanger, and I hate when I'm watching something and it ends on a cliffhanger, and I feel like I'm unsatisfied because now you would know like there's no season two. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? So like you just gonna get to the end, you be like, oh well, what the hell happens next? You know what I'm saying? And you'll never get that. You feel me? So like you'll just be watching it for nothing. You know?
I feel you. Well, I guess I won't, I guess I won't. Let me shout out a few people. What's up, Nathan Moore? What's good? It may have been canceled because it may not have increased Netflix subscriptions. Right on, right on. I hear you. Nino Bless says wasn't even out for a month. I know, man. I know. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Hey, Strictly Starlight, how you doing, Ma? Hello, hello. Shaft Brown said I liked it. It wasn't perfect. Oh well. Zia never saw it. And Nino Black, I love the anime, one of my favorite, and I like the show for what it was. Hoping to see more.
Yep. That not
Um,
happen.
yeah, that's not gonna happen. I watched the first episode and I didn't want to continue. Love the anime.
Oh,
Okay.
see, I think that comment right there is probably the most interesting one. Reason being is because you know how most of these like critic reviews are for like these shows. You either see the first two episodes or the first three episodes, and then you write your review. And
Mm,
like that's where like Rotten Tomatoes, you know what I'm saying? Those most of those reviews are for people who watch the first three episodes. Well, the first three episodes aren't going to hook everybody. Is if you stick with it, that's when the show gets really good. But the show's not based off. I mean the reviews aren't based off that. But at the same time, you can't blame like critics or anything like that because if this was anything else or like on like a network or something like that, you'd have the pilot episode. And just to be honest, if you have that first episode, which would have been your pilot episode, the show probably wouldn't be picked up because it doesn't grab you right away. So
yeah.
I think that's the show's flaws and why a lot of people either stop watching it or just really didn't want to give it a chance because most people who saw it watched the first couple episodes and say like this ain't it. But as somebody who watched the whole thing, I definitely can say it gets a whole lot better.
I got you. I got you. I got you. Well, I appreciate that, man. And again, guys, if you're watching this via live on the replay, let us know what you think. And then there's a link to this article down in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. But let's go ahead and move on to the second topic of this afternoon. And I really didn't have any interest. I mean, I have an interest in the whole entire like series, but not this particular show until we got this casting right here. Because I think this I may not even be saying this correctly, a young lady, and I'll talk about why I said that like that in just a second. But I have this report right here from Variety. It says Star Wars Disney Plus series The Acolyte eyes Amanda Steinberg for lead role. And here goes this lovely sister right here. Amanda Steinberg is in talks to join the upcoming Disney Plus series The Acolyte, the live action Star Wars series that hails from Leslie Headland. And again, guys, if you're watching this via live on the replay, there's a link down below for you to read at your own leisure. She was in the Hunger Games, man, and she was in a lot of stuff. She was also
Yeah.
in the Hate You Give.
Hmm.
Are you a fan of her work? A
Yeah, I
fan of
really
her?
am. I
Really?
really am. I think she's
Okay.
really talented.
What is you like her more in the Hate You? Did you see the Hate You Give or?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, yeah,
yeah,
she was off the chain in that right there.
yeah. It was
And
only one part of that movie I was just kind of like, oh, okay, I think I went over the top, but like everything else, I thought she was like great in. There's a couple other like little smaller films I've seen in that I really enjoyed.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, she's dope as hell, man. She can act her behind off. Rim 17 loves her. I love Amandla, but unfortunately Jaren 215 doesn't like her. Why, Jaren? Let us know. He said with your chest. Let us know. Let us know. But she cool, man. The article goes on to say details on the character Steinberg will play are being kept under tight wraps. But an acolyte in Star Wars universe has typically referred to a Sith who has just begun their training under an experienced Sith Lord. This, of course, was prior to Sith Lord Darth Bane. I have no idea who that is. Instituting the rule of two, under which there are only ever two Sith in existence at a time, one master and one apprentice. Reps of Spanberg and Lucas did not respond for comment but they confirmed that the Acolyte will take place in the final days of the High Republic. And I hear people talking about the High Republic all the time. I'm a casual Star Wars fan. I'm not a diehard. So I'm just letting y'all know out there. Like, how do you not know the High Republic, Brandon? You're not a true fan. Yeah. Why are you talking about it if you're not an expert? But no, but I didn't really have any interest in this. I mean, I was gonna watch it because it's Star Wars, but I wasn't excited about it. But now my interest is peaked a bit. How you feeling about all this?
Oh, it's kind of difficult. If she's gonna be playing a Sith, then I'm kind of like, I don't know, because like while I do think she's talented and I think she's great, it's just a Sith. Like I'm thinking them are bad guys, you know.
Yeah.
And like they pretty sinister. So I don't really never see her in that light. You know, but at the same time, I like people branch out, do stuff different, show like their range and everything. It's just in my mind, just look at her. She seems like she should, you know, she'd be with the good guys, or, you know, a powerful princess or something like that. You know, but I don't know. That's the only thing they get. But I do I enjoyed the Sith though, like in Star Wars, and I'm kind of like you. I'm a casual Star Wars watcher. I think I don't watch all the movies multiple times. I've seen some of the series. I ain't necessarily got into like the animated stuff. Yeah. So I enjoyed the Sith element because I just like villains. You know, I'm always rooting for the villains most of the time.
You are.
So it'll be cool to see. It's just her as a Sith. I'm just kind of like, yeah. She got to really make me convince me that like she's bad.
Yeah. We're gonna see. I'm thinking because what you said, she looked like an innocent princess. You know, she may not be coming through there like you know, she may kind of you know, like a Trojan horse, you know, seduce some people, you know, with her sex appeal or something like that, and then chop their head off.
I would like that. That.
You think she good, but she Eve, something like that. So I don't know, but I have to say, I mean, she kind of giving the evil vibe look right here, just a little bit, you know.
Yeah, she boy.
Yes, sir,
man.
Yeah, she's cool, man. She's cool. So, guys, whether y'all are watching this via live or on the replay, again, please let us know what you think down below in the comment section. And again, there is a link to the article down in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. All right, man.
Age real quick.
Yeah. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. Let us know. Let us know. I'm pretty sure everybody want to know out there.
She's 23. She's
already. 23. She's good. That's I can't go under that at all. That's too young for me. But nah, man, let's go ahead and move on to number 3, man. Talking about Shang-Chi. That almost rhymed, but not quite. I'm working on my bars. But I'm just serious. No, I got this third topic right here. The report from comicbook.com. What the hell, man? Kevin Feige tripping. Shang-Chi says Marvel was worried how audiences react to a non-English opening. What? Why in the world would you be worried about that? It don't make sense. Now, guys, again, if you're watching this via live on the replay, there's a link down to this article down in the description box for you to read at your own leisure. But I remember talking to Sharronda, and she was like, Brandon, why y'all keep giving Kevin Feige so much credit? You know, that I was like, man, because he the man, you know, he's our Lord. And I'm just joking. But she was like, you know, you need to give credit to Nate more. But she's becoming more right every day because he's admitting more and more mistakes that he's made, you know, with Doctor Strange and this and that. But I don't know why you would be worried about this, but that's what they were saying. They was ready to pull it if things didn't work out. Frankly, we were always ready to see if the audience will reject it in our test screenings to see, okay, we're going to have to pull ripcord here in any way, which is not our first instinct, says Feige. Destin, who is the director, very much believed in the fact that audiences would go with it. And sure enough, they did. It wasn't even a question. It wasn't even a concern. On the contrary, I think it added to the authenticity in the way the movie started. And I have to agree. Now, the news of Shang-Chi sequel, well, I'll read that in a second. But working on Shang-Chi with Kevin Feige and the Marvel Studios team was one of the highlights of my life, and I couldn't be more excited about Tyra's vision for the actually I'll come back to that because that's why is that in this topic? That's kind of the next one. But this is silly to me, one take. I'm glad that Daniel Dustin Cretton or Destin Daniel Cretton, his name Destin Daniel Cretton. I'm glad he was 10 toes down. I was like he wasn't even worried about it. But the fact that Kevin Feige that concerned him, like I don't know, that's kind of concerning to me. Am I tripping or are you feeling the same?
No, I don't think you're tripping at all, man. It's kind of it's like, damn, Kev, what you expect, bro? Like you think. Well, here's my thing. Here's my thing. I get Kev. Kev might be out the loop on a lot more stuff than we think about because one, as you know, both of us are like anime fans and like how far popular that whole thing has become. The fact that like so many people even prefer watching like anime with subtitles, okay?
Yeah.
So it's not like a big deal. Or then you even think about to the Oscars, a non American movie won the Oscar for Best Picture in Parasite.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So I'm like, you have a movie where the opening is they're speaking their native tongue. Why would that be why would you be concerned about that? It's not like, oh, wow. Like, even if I'm gonna be honest, even if the entire movie was in Chinese, the only issue that probably would have had is like you have some kids who probably didn't read quick enough. But other than that, it's like, bro, there's no real problem with that. I think about watching Squid Games, and everybody I talked to who watched that watched it in Korean. It's just like that whole barrier of not being able to like watch foreign films. That's over with. Like that's done. Like, bro, like Kev, bro, you gotta step it up, man. Like, like, you out the loop, man. Like, go talk to some people, bro.
Bro, well said, man. Very well said. He said you got the loop. Yeah, man, this don't make sense. Crouching Tiger won Best Picture. I mean, I was in high school at that time, but still, you know, and that was a long time ago. People was cold to that. Crouching Tiger. What is this? What they doing? They flying. You know what I'm saying? And that did well. Damn near. This is over 20 years later. You know what I'm saying? Because that was over 20 years ago.
I'm just like, what is he worried about? then I'm thinking like, bro, you giving people representation.
Yeah.
Hell, it would have been weird if you started to move out them talking English. What the they talking English for? Hey, come on, man. Oh, they're supposed to be talking English till they got to America. Hey, come on, man. Hey,
yeah, man. I agree.
He tripping.
Yeah.
He tripping.
Want to tell you, I missed you, man. You need to... I'm glad to have you back, bro.
Feige should have kept that to himself, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
He
so
tripping.
Yeah, he tripping on that, man. When I sent that to you earlier in the week, I didn't even read the article. I just read the headline. I was like, what's the problem? You know, bro. Like this is silly. This is silly. So Kevin, get it together, man. You're dropping the ball here. You thought you was being a genius with what's the white lady name? Tilda Swinton with the ancient one. It was something else that was worried about too. Matter of fact, they was worried about T'Challa speaking an accent for Black Panther. Yeah,
bro. Hey, I'm telling you.
Yeah, we can go down the list, man. This is
the cracks are showing. Kev, I need to get back, behind the scenes a little bit.
Yeah. He it's another I can go. Yeah, it's some other stuff. I wish I had it written down, but all the mishaps and brain farts they're having over there. Get it together. They like it's holding on, but the cracks are showing, like you said, man. Yeah. So hopefully they can fix it. But staying on Shang-Chi, man, I'm happy about this because it's on Disney Plus right now. They got the IMAX Enhanced, which does make it a better experience. And I will say the third time I saw it at home on Disney Plus, I did like Shang-Chi better. I still have my same criticisms, but I can accept the movie more now. And it looks like we're going to have a sequel that was kind of I don't want to say it was a given, but it was somewhat expected. So that's cool right there. But I have this report right here for the fourth topic of the day coming from Deadline. It says Destin Daniel Cretton inks overall deal with Marvel Studios and Hulu's Onyx Collective set for Disney Plus MCU series and Shang-Chi sequel. So the guy that directed the first film is coming back to direct the second film. And I think that's great, and I'm happy about that. And again, guys, if you're watching this via live on the replay, there's a link down to this article in the description box for you to read at your own leisure. But it goes on to say they have the exclusive Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings filmmaker Destin Daniel Cretton has entered into an exclusive multi-year overall deal with Disney companies, Marvel Studios, and Hulu. The filmmaker is already in development for the sequel and the Disney Plus show. Now, if we go on to read, it doesn't really give any details on exactly what the show will be, but that's okay. Destin is a powerhouse storyteller with an impeccable taste in material. As we continue to expand our roster, Destin's unique voice will help usher in an exciting slate of content for our global audience, said Tara Duncan, President Freeform and Onyx Collective. So there you go, right there. Destin is an amazing collaborator who brought a unique perspective and skill to Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. We had a fantastic time working together on the film, and he has so many intriguing ideas for stories to bring to life on Disney Plus. So we're thrilled to expand our relationship with him and can't wait to get started, said Kevin Feige, President, Marvel Studios, Chief Creative Officer, Marvel. And so, yeah, man, how you feeling about this? Are you excited that he's coming back? And also, what do you think the Disney Plus show is going to be?
Okay. Yeah, I am happy he's coming back. Only thing is, he went big the first time around.
Yes.
I need him to grind it a little bit. I need some, some Mortal Kombat type stuff.
Yes.
The first one, I need him to grind it. I don't need Shang-Chi to be. I mean, I get it, the Ten Rings, the powers and stuff like that, but I need more. I think me and you both on this. I need more martial arts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I need
100%.
Like we can kind of spoil the movie now, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Spoilers for Shang-Chi. The giant dragon, that stuff is cool because the anime lover in me loves that, but I think I was put in the mindset of okay, Shang-Chi is the best fighter in Marvel.
Yeah.
I want to see more of that. Give me him, duking it out. I had the rings go away for a little bit. Show that he don't even necessarily have to use it. I just need to see him that's why the bus scene is probably my favorite because okay, he was really getting it in on that. I want to see more stuff like that. Some kind of way he's put it. I love tournaments. I don't know what it is. I just love tournaments. Put him in a damn tournament. Have him go out against the toughest fighter in the world from literally everywhere on the planet. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that.
Yeah, already 100%, man. I agree with you 100%. The dragons was cool, but y'all should have had dragons on Shang-Chi Part 3, not Part 1. Grounded out, man. And what you gonna have? So you had 2 dragons in this one. You gonna have 3 dragons in the next one? They just kind of, jumped the shark right there. So that's but I've been talking about that all day, all year, ever since this movie came out. But I mean, I'm glad he's coming back. That's cool, just for consistency and all that. It just makes the film process go smoother, I think. But what you think the Disney Plus show gonna be about?
Oh, it got to be about his sister. Gotta be
really
him, her running, infiltrating countries and stuff like that. Bro, that I'm gonna be real. That right there is probably the more interesting thing in my mind because I thought she was phenomenal.
Yeah.
And then the fact that I always, I'm more of a DC head, so I always go back to the League of Shadows and what Ra's al Ghul does with those guys, you know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much the same scenario where she's a boss and she has people going out doing stuff for her. I could just see them being infiltrated, somebody coming to attack them, another group of people who were trying to rise because now her father's out the way and okay, they might be vulnerable, she's a woman, in some cultures they be okay, women aren't as strong as men. I don't think that, some
right.
some cultures and stuff are different, so they trying to come take over and she has to fight for her place and prove. Oh, that's hard to be, bro.
I would want to see that, but what I would want to see more than that is Shang-Chi as a child, him growing up and training, because we kind of just got that through a few montages and shots. And I love that. I love a montage, especially when they got to do martial arts. That's just my ish right there. Yeah. So, but I would be happy with either one, and so They need to incorporate Iron Fist into a story somehow. It doesn't make sense for them not to cross paths in the same universe. Of course, but that's going to happen eventually. Eventually,
Yeah, I
yeah.
want that
But
bad too.
oh
I
yeah,
do. I
that's
do.
that, of course that's going to happen. No, they'll burn the house down if that didn't happen. So, have his sister beat his ass with nah. It said get rid of Aquafina in
What?
the
What?
hand.
Was she bad?
I think people don't like her because of her comments outside of the film,
Okay,
which
yeah.
that's a different story for a different day. But I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. So, yeah, Destin Daniel Cretton, he coming back for the sequel, and he coming back for a Disney Plus show. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Let's talk about Harlem next. And that I'm just joking.
No, we good.
I'm just playing. But no, guys. Again, if you want to read that at your own leisure, there is a link down to that article, down in the description box below for you to, like I said, for you to read at your own leisure. And so we got 2 topics left. Let's go ahead and move on to topic number 5. Topic number 5 having to do with that Spider-Man No Way Home that is coming out tomorrow. People are losing their minds online about all these rumors and speculations and theories and all this stuff. Like, what's going to happen? Is Tom Holland coming back? What's his contract like with Marvel and Sony? And he went ahead and set the record straight. And I have this report right here for topic number 5 coming from slashfilm.com. Tom Holland sets the record straight on Marvel and Sony's new Spider-Man deal. Now, before I read that, again, guys, there's a link to this article down in the description box for you to read at your own leisure. How are you feeling about this so far? As like, do you care? Do you want him to come back? Does it not matter to you?
Yeah, I want him to come back.
You want him to come back? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he's already been played Spider-Man more times than Andrew and Toby, but I'm enjoying him. I don't feel like the character's like done yet.
Oh yeah.
I kind of feel like we haven't got like the essential Spider-Man story that I think a lot of us are waiting on, and I definitely don't think we're getting it in this one just because of how how big everything is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And so let's just go ahead and see exactly what he said. And if I scroll down here, clearing the air, the Hollywood Reporter caught up with Holland to talk about how the idea of the multiverse in No Way Home first came to be, figuring out what comes next for Spider-Powered hero, and clarifying some misconceptions about his future appearances as Spider-Man would shake out. When posed a question about the specific contract provision that would allow him to appear in future Marvel Studios films, independent of Sony's involvement, along the lines of Infinity War and Endgame, for example, and unlike the Spider-Man trilogy, which Sony has been involved with throughout, Holland offered up his surprising rebuttal. It says, "It's not that, I can't talk. Yeah, that's not accurate at all. The new deal that was struck up was this understanding between the studios that should Marvel want me to appear in one of their movies, then it would be an open conversation. I don't think it's as black as white as I have a 3-picture deal with Marvel and a 3-picture deal with Sony. I just think it's just this open conversation and open dialogue between Mr. Bob Iger and Mr. Tom Rothman. Of course, Bob Iger is the CEO of Disney. Tom Rothman is the CEO of Sony Pictures. You buying these comments, man? What you thinking? I have my opinion on it. You want to hear mine first?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think that he is not telling the truth. I think that they have a contract in order, but they don't want to tell us, which I think is smart, because you don't want people to be like, oh, he has 3 films left, so that means that he's gonna live this long and not die, and then people just speculating on the story and asking questions. I mean, it makes for a harder press day for them in the future. Like they're trying to promote this film, but you have 4 more films to go. What are you going to do next in the year 2028? They won't know that if they just perceive it as an open conversation. I could be wrong, but for a big money maker like this, I think they will have all that on lock. But let me know if you agree or disagree.
So you saying they don't? You say they have him locked up? He can't talk about it.
Correct. And I could be wrong, but
that's because I'm just thinking back to when like those negotiations and stuff broke down. I think to be honest, I think Tom Holland probably wanted to play it safe. He's like, well, and the reason why I say I don't think they got him locked up is because of that breakdown the first time. And it's like, well, he would have been put in a situation where I'm finna make another Spider-Man movie that's not involved with Marvel. So like, oh, no tell them what the hell Sony finna do to me. I saw what they did, in Spider-Man 3 and then the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Like, I don't want to end my stuff like that. So I'm gonna make sure I keep my options open. Just in case something else breaks down between them again, I don't have to come back.
I feel you. They'll probably try to do a Miles Morales thing anyway.
They'll definitely jump to Miles.
Yeah, we're fine. We don't want you anyway, with your white ass.
Or they'll just reboot him again.
Man, get out of here with that. That's still the biggest, worst decision they ever made. I was so frustrated with that decision. I think everybody was.
What you mean?
When they rebooted it after part 3.
Oh.
They should have made it. They should have made a Spider-Man 4 with John Malkovich as the Vulture. That's what they had planned.
Oh, I did not know that.
What?
Man,
you didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
They had Spider-Man 4 planned, and John Malkovich was going to be the Vulture. Then I was like, no, let's just reboot it. I was so pissed. Oh, wow. But yeah, that's still, in my opinion, the biggest mistake Sony ever made. So, they still making up for it. So. Yeah. But we got this last topic right here, something I wasn't excited for at first, but now that it has been announced, I am a bit excited about it. And I want to know how you feel, my brother. We're talking about this Daredevil, this Charlie Cox. What background you like? You like that background? Or you like this background? Let us know. Let me know.
Give me that one right there. Give me that one. I want people to be reminded.
Okay.
I want people to be reminded.
Cool. Well, guys, we got the last topic right here of the day, and I got this article from comicbook.com. Marvel boss Kevin Feige confirms that Charlie Cox is returning as Daredevil. Wow. And so I didn't see that coming. A lot of other people did, but I was like, nah, Kevin Feige want a fresh slate. You know what I'm saying? He gonna want to start over. But guys, if you're watching this via live on the replay, there is a link to this down in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. As we know, Charlie Cox was Daredevil in the Netflix series that was not in the same continuity, but we didn't allow this multiverse stuff in there, so they're trying to shake things up. But it says, if you were, after months and months of speculation, the Marvel Cinematic Universe has found as Daredevil as a part, what the hell just happened? As a part of the press tour for Spider-Man No Way Home, Marvel Studios boss Kevin Feige confirmed that Charlie Cox is the franchise Matt Murdock should return at some point in the future of the MCU. This is Feige's first official comment on the casting after a massive fan movement aiming for the actor who played the lawyer in 3 seasons of a series on Netflix to return. If you were to see a Daredevil in upcoming things, Charlie Cox, yes, would be the actor playing Daredevil. Feige told Cinema Blend Sunday, this was a week ago, where we said that, how we see that, and when we see that remains to be seen. So that's what's up right there. Also, if there was a chance of that happening in the future, I don't want to say something that could potentially jeopardize those chances, because the people high up at Marvel, maybe they see this stuff and hear what I say, and maybe the influence Cox added. I don't know. I have no idea. And I love how passionate the fans are. And I feel very, very touched that so many of them have gone online and made their voices heard about the desire for me to come back. That's dope right there. Also, they need to listen to us about recast T'Challa, since they're talking about making voices heard online. But yeah, man, I did not want this at first myself. Just not that I like Charlie Cox's Daredevil. I thought they did a great job. I just wanted it to be separate from the MCU. But I'm cool with this as long as they reboot the character. I don't want the same continuity, like the same storyline to carry over into the MCU. I want them to start completely over. They can even have Vincent D'Onofrio come back as Kingpin, just reboot it. You know what I'm saying? If they do that, I'm perfectly fine with it. How you feeling about all this stuff?
See, that's an interesting statement you just made, because I'm sitting here just trying to wrap my brain around it, because I'm thinking like, that Daredevil right there definitely doesn't fit in the MCU. just like the grittiness, the vicious nature that he has. Just don't think that fits in the MCU type. But I think Charlie Cox is so good as Daredevil, he could still pull off kind of that same version, but kind of like the more PG one. You know, I think there's a couple things he do. I always thought the fight choreography was great with him, and like he personified the character for me. So I think it can work, but kind of along the lines you said. But it's just, and this is one of the weird things about it. You don't want to see that character that you fell in love with in that show, and like the Netflix version, come over to the MCU, and it's like, okay, now he's smiling and he's a little bit more happy, a little bit more cheery and stuff like that.
True.
And his suit bright red, I'm just like, you know, it's like a very fine line they're gonna have to, like, you know, to balance. Because I think about that the same way I think about Daredevil. I mean, not Daredevil. Deadpool. It's like, okay, you coming in this world, and I feel like Daredevil kind of like have more leniency because like he could do anything, like, and he breaks the fourth wall. But like this character is like, it's a certain type that they're going to have to do. You don't like, you would never see Tom Holland Spider-Man and the version of Daredevil that we saw on Netflix interact, because they're
too different.
Yeah, the tones wouldn't match. So I know they're gonna have to like change the tone of them a little bit, and I hope it works out. You know, if not, it's definitely gonna leave a bad taste in fans' mouth.
Yeah, I got you. Some people in the chat, I think Nino Black said he wants the same continuity. I don't. Some other people, you know, agree with me. Some don't. They're supposed to switch to yellow. Oh, they're talking about something else. But I mean, I wasn't enthused about it at first, but the more I think about it, I'm happy, and I'm just, you know, it's just a good thing to seeing things in development. You know, things are moving forward. You know, so that's cool right there. I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. And somebody sent me an invitation for something that I already passed. That's weird. But y'all let us know. Y'all let us know. Do you want to see Vincent D'Onofrio come back as Kingpin? It may be obvious, but you muted, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. I was in the chat about to say so, but yeah,
okay.
of course. Like I think it's like sometimes you just got perfect casting. Him, Charlie Cox, what's the name is Jessica Jones. Just certain characters just fit their role so perfectly, but at the same time they fit that version perfectly as well, though. You know, so that's why it's going to be different. Where this Charlie Cox is going to be the first one, if we don't see, you know, Kingpin and Hawkeye, that's still my thing. It's going to be the first time we actually get to see if they can play the same character in a different type of role. You know,
right on. Well, guys, we got our Daredevil per Kevin Feige. It's Charlie Cox. He is coming back, and hey, I'm cool with it. Just make sure you reboot it or whatever. We got 80 people watching right now. Let's see how many likes we have. Just real quick, we got 55 likes. What are y'all doing, man? Y'all don't like me? That's fine. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. No, I'm teasing. Go on and hit that like button. Before we head out of here. And yeah, that is the last topic, guys. So that's gonna wrap up the show today. I will be back in about 40 minutes for another live show. So yeah, I got a lot of work to do today. But before we head out of here, OneTakeBigDog, won't you let the people know, man, what all you got going on your channel, man? What you want to promote and all that good stuff? Let us know. Let us know.
Okay, I watched a film on Amazon Prime called Finding You. It's kind of like a little romance drama. I got a review for that coming up. I got a couple more. It's an anime called, well, for my anime fans, I got an anime Darwin's Game review coming up. I got episode 2 of Demon Slayer, well, season 2, episode 2 of Demon Slayer review coming up. And I have a video. It's a pretty lengthy video, but it's entertaining. On my favorite anime moments from my childhood.
Oh wow.
This is I think I did a great job. I tell a lot of stories in it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gushing over like all my favorite moments from a kid. So that video will probably be up either later on tonight or probably tomorrow morning because I always be late doing my thumbnails. And and last but not least, Squid Game. I've did my review. It's just I didn't like it. I went back and re-recorded it like 3 times. So that's not a
Oh
one take
wow.
review. That is a third take review. I
That's all
guess.
Good. That's all
So yeah,
good.
I'll have that up later as well.
I can't wait to hear it. Right now, guys, I'm in the middle of I was off work today. That's one of the reasons why I'm here. But I was working on my Swan Song review. I was about halfway done. I was like, I need to take a nap, and I took a nap before this live because I was tired. So I'm gonna try to get that to y'all either tonight or in the morning. There's another review that is supposed to be coming out tomorrow morning, but I'm gonna just save it and hopefully I can get it out. But it's a lot of stuff coming out this week and next week, and so y'all just be prepared for all that. But guys, again, I want to thank all of you so much for tuning in to the Movie News Roundup show number 42, coming at you live on YouTube at Just My Opinion Reviews, Twitch at Just My Opinion Reviews, Facebook.com/Just My Opinion. And also, you can always follow me and OneTakeBigDog on social media. Our handles are on the screen. His information is in the description box of this video, and also subscribe to his channel. He is on my channel tab. But guys, again, I want to thank all of you so much for tuning in. And before you go, thank you again, Zia Latrice, for being such a great moderator, and also you too, Mara, Sharice, and I think Ram17 was in here. I'm gonna go ahead and give Ram the wrench. But again, before we go, don't forget that my name is B. Avery, and that's OneTakeBigDog, and that's just our opinion. Peace out. We'll see you all next time.